Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us, and welcome back to the program. This time around, we're shifting focus to the National Assembly leadership politics. There's been the back and forth and agitation, reactions to the All Progressives Congress, APC's zoning arrangement, which basically says that Godswill Akpabio from the South-South region should be the next Senate president. Why? Senator Barau Jibrin from Kano in the Northwest would be the deputy Senate president. And from the Northwest, the speaker would come, that is Tajuddin Abbas, and the deputy speaker, Mr. Ben Kalu. This is the arrangement of the APC. But there's been some reactions and some agitation in some quarters, the North Central, the Southeast, saying, look, this is skewed and this is not properly done. Let's speak tonight with one of the Senate president aspirants, a member of the APC from Imo State, a returning federal lawmaker. He represents Imo State in the National Assembly, a senator-elect of the APC, Senator Osita Zunaso. Thank you so much indeed for your time tonight.
Thank you, Sean, for having me.
How do you feel when you first heard the zoning arrangement of your party?
Well, I can tell you, honestly, the party have not zoned anything.
What do you mean by that?
Those are mere speculations. Did you read the letter?
That was an official position of the party.
Oh, did you read that press release?
Statement? Yes.
Very well.
Yeah.
Second paragraph of it, what did he say? That the NWC is calling for further and better consultation. The NWC is calling for further and better consultation. Then bring the letter up, second paragraph, you see it.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, go to the last paragraph before the names were read. He said the zoning arrangement as reported to NWC is as follows. So the party is not claiming ownership of the document.
The party made a statement, issue understood by it, because we've had the spokesperson of the party who had come here to speak to the matter, that this is based on an outcome of a consultation with the president-elect and the vice president-elect and some key stakeholders of the party.
Yes,
that was what led them to arriving at that.
If that is the party's position, why will such a letter be couched in that manner? Why will the party be calling?
Are you looking at semantics? No,
it's not,
looking at the decision.
It's not about semantics because
authorized by the party.
I even watched the public secretary of the party on this program, where he said those things were mere recommendations. And did you listen to the party's chairman when a group met with him? Was it yesterday?
They've been meeting with him. They met with him yesterday.
So
they met with him last week.
He said to them that everything will end on the floor of the Senate. It's in the papers today. So I don't think, why are people saying that APC have zoned?
Because that's what they have done.
No, they haven't zoned.
They not only zoned,
they haven't zoned. No, they haven't zoned, because why is the party saying that the zoning arrangement reported to the NWC is as follows? Get the letter out.
Yeah,
reported to NWC is as follows.
But the question here is that you are trying not to take the reality of what the party has done. You are looking at semantics.
No, it's not about semantics, please. I've been a party official.
You were a former organizer?
Yes, former organizer for 5 years. That is not how a party position is made out to the public. Such a major party decision, the national chairman of the party will address a world press conference.
Which they did.
No.
They addressed a press conference.
Not national chairman. It was the public secretary.
After their meeting.
Yeah, after their meeting. But this is a policy issue. The chairman will come out and say the party hereby zones as follows. They didn't say so.
Okay, let me read out for the sake of
please.
The said statement that you're talking about.
Yes.
And this was signed by Mr. Felix Moka.
Yes.
This was on 27th of April. 2023, APC has yet to zone 10th National Assembly leadership. The attention of the APC has been drawn to versions of, this is the old one. There is the one, this was the one that they use in debunking the allegation. But this is the actual press statement that was read. I don't know if we can play the sound bite. I mean, it's even better heard than read.
No.
It's more authentic when it's...
No, it all depends whether he is saying...
He read it out.
Okay.
He read it out.
Okay, fine.
Let's listen to what he said. We're going to get it ready, just as the producers put it together.
Yes.
It's better heard than read, so we're going to get it to you. But what do you think, or how do you think the party should have gone if you don't believe what has been going on? Because the party has stood by what they said. But you said because you've been a party official, you don't think that the party has made that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It does look as if it still.
Let me explain to you, Sean. I've been a party person.
Yeah.
The NWC, after due consultations, NWC will meet, make a recommendation to National Caucus. National Caucus will meet, and further make a recommendation to NEC. NEC will meet and ratify the zone
on this kind of situation.
Yes, of course. Because NEC is the executive organ of the party. It is NEC that has the final say on this matter.
On just a recommendation?
Oh, no, it's not. No, if it is final zoning, NEC will have to come out and ratify it. That even the NWC is finding it difficult to say.
But as far as you are concerned, whatever is being said was a nullity.
No, of course, the party have not said anything. The party is still calling for further and better consultation.
Just a moment, Senator. Let's listen. Let's allow everyone to listen to what you're making reference to. This is Felix Moka when he made the announcement on behalf of the party.
The National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress, APC, met today, Monday, May 8th, 2023, to consider reports of consultations and meetings held with the President-elect, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, other party leaders and stakeholders on zoning arrangement for the 10th National Assembly leadership positions. The NWC noted with respect the outcome of the meetings held between the President-elect and the leadership of the NWC. The NWC called for further and better consultation with necessary stakeholders in order to assure the support of the aspirants to the National Assembly leadership positions and members of the party nationwide. The zoning arrangement reported to the NWC is as follows. Senate, 1. Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, Kaduna. For Deputy Speaker, Southeast, Honorable Ben Carlo Abia. We urge our party leaders, members, and all Nigerians to continue to work for the peace and progress of our country during and beyond the current period of leadership transition.
What more do you need to be convinced that the party has made its position known?
No, but did you listen to him?
I did.
No, if you listen to him, why will you be calling for further consultation, further and better consultation, if you listen to him? He said the NWC noted with respect the meeting they had with the President-elect and leadership of NWC, which comprised only of about 4 persons. Chairman, secretary, the 2 deputies. Then further on, he said, the NWC, this is now NWC position. The NWC calls for further and better consultation. Then when he finishes, before he now read the list, he said, the zoning arrangement reported to the NWC is as follows. What kind of party position is that? When the party wants to zone, the party will come out and say categorically that we have zoned, that we hereby zone as follows.
The zoning arrangement reported to the NWC is as follows.
Reported to the NWC. Look at language. reported to the NWC.
So you are...
No. So who reported it to the NWC?
On technical grounds, you do not agree.
No, there's no zoning. No zoning. I can assure you there's no zoning.
So, I mean,
no, from what you have read now, the party have not zoned.
And from what he said,
yes,
you don't agree that there is zoning.
But from what he said, there's no zoning.
That's your position,
yeah,
Senator.
No, but that is general position. That is why, even when the gentleman came here, he told you that it's a mere recommendation. Okay, why is...
So you think that the party, will probably come out with another position later?
That is the correct position. When the party said, we are calling for further and better consultation. Further and better consultation. It means that it is not final.
What could be better than this one?
No, of course, this is faulty.
Okay, so give us an understanding of the fault here.
No, the fault here is that, first of all, nothing was given to North Central. Is that correct? That's not correct. Secondly, Southeast, that obviously should have the Senate president, didn't get it, so it's 40.
So why do you think Southeast is better getting it than the South-South?
No, because, see, I don't want to go into certain argument, but I can tell you, I'm a president of APC. We formed the party. I'm a founding member of APC. This party was started in 2012 until 2013 when the party was registered. I've been in the party. Since we started this party, APC, in 2012 till today, Southeast have gotten nothing in APC. The South-South that you're talking about have had two chairmen of this party, two national elected chairmen of this party, Oyegu and Adams Oshimole. The South-South you're talking about have had a national secretary of this party, Senator John James Odudoye. Even as we're talking, the South-South is enjoying the office of the Deputy Senate President today, Ovie Omagege. What has South gotten in this party? I'm talking about APC. What have we gotten? The Southwest...
So we made Chief Whip.
No. Chief Whip, what is Chief Whip?
No.
What is Chief Whip in the scheme of things?
It's a principal office.
No. We are talking about presiding officers here. Don't misuse the language.
No, if you say presiding officers,
yes.
When you are asking what you have gotten, I'm just reminding you of some of...
nothing. Chief Whip is not in the calculation of what we're talking about. There are four presiding officers of National Assembly. We haven't gotten anyone.
Which you think that the Southeast should have been
yes,
beneficiary
no, we have not gotten anyone from the beginning of APC. But let me even cast your mind back, even before APC. Let us even look at PDP. President Obasanjo was president. When he left, South became vice president. Southeast was only given Senate president. But South became vice president under President Yar'Adua. Later on, the same South became president of Nigeria for 6 years and 2 years as vice president. So it is only natural, only fair, only equitable and justiciable that Southeast should be given this Senate president this time around.
So since you're talking about equity, and one of the principles is he who comes to equity,
yes,
must come to, with clean hands.
Yes.
And he who does equity will do equity. Now the question is that what has the Southeast given to the APC? Isn't that another question?
Yes, but
former president of the United States ask not what your country can do for you, but the question is what has the Southeast done for the APC?
Yes. Are you aware of the theory of 6 and 9? If I wrote 6 and you from that side, if you look at that 6, what will it be? It will be 9. Some people are saying, I know where you're heading to, that Southeast didn't vote. Who told you Southeast didn't vote for APC? Who told you that? If you must
Senator, Southeast actually voted.
Yes,
those who say Southeast did not vote may not be factual. Just for a moment. Yes. You said, you were assuming that I'm thinking that those who think Southeast actually voted.
Exactly.
You know how many votes Southeast gave?
Yes.
1,127,605 votes to Bola Tinubu.
Then out of that number of votes, how many votes did my senatorial zone give? 66,000. I got 70,000. My zone gave our president-elect 66,000. My local government, I had 21,000. Bola Ahmed Tinubu had 18,000. You see, you can't just overgeneralize. But let me even make my point about 6 and 9. Don't you even think that it is Southeast that made Asiwaju president? All those votes of P2B, don't you know that they're all Atiku's vote ordinarily? Don't you know that any vote P2B got in Southeast should have been Atiku's vote? So if you discountenance those votes and add it to Atiku, wouldn't Atiku have won the election? So you don't have to see things from only one perspective. You must look at things holistically. So Southeast played a very significant and important role in making Bola Ahmed Tinubu our president. And let me tell you, that is not even how to make an argument. I listen to some people who come to the studio here and be making all manner of argument. In 1999, what happened? Did the Southwest vote for Obasanjo? The answer is no. They didn't vote for him. They voted for Olufalaye. They didn't vote for Obasanjo. What did Obasanjo do? Immediately he became president. He brought in Southwest back to the system. He gave Bola Ige Minister of Justice. He gave Shegu Agagu power. He gave Jibril Martins Kuye finance. He gave even Dube Adelaja defense. There's one other guy he gave communication. One guy from Oyo State, if I'm not mistaken, Haruna Elewi. He gave him communication. He gave Yomi Edu special duties that had about 17 parastatals and prepared the Southwest to the center. That was why in 2023, he won 5 states of Southwest and lost only Lagos.
2003.
So
2003. Let me ask you, since you are a very strong party man, considering your antecedent in the APC, what do you say, or what do you think, or what are you implying as a further and better consultation? What do you mean by that?
Further and better consultation is for APC to adopt 1999 formula.
And which is?
Which is Senate President to the Southeast, Speaker to the Northwest, Deputy Senate President, North Central. It worked. But if they don't want to adopt it, fine. They can make amends. But we are saying that Southeast deserves to be Senate President at this particular point in time. And there are several reasons why somebody should make such argument. I don't want people who make weak arguments. I watched somebody on television one time saying, Southeast have had 5 Senate Presidents, for Christ's sake. 5 Senate Presidents, what does that mean? The same time you are talking about Southwest had president. Thereafter, South-South had vice president and who later became president. And you're telling me here that we have had Senate President?
You're talking of like someone who is being marginalized.
Yes, of course. Don't you know that? But I don't even want to go in that direction.
You feel marginalized?
Yes, everybody knows that.
That what?
That I should feel marginalized.
Why?
Because this is what is supposed to come to Southeast. But even then, within the people who are contesting for this position, who has been in this party far more than the rest? Am I not the one who is a founding member of this party? We started this party in 2012, like I told you, and the party was registered in July 2013 on 4 cardinal points of equity, justice, fairness, and peace. The party was registered. So the point I'm making is, even within those who are contesting, who has been in this, who knows the party more than me?
Senator.
Who has my antecedents?
Let me ask you,
so why,
if you
why
disagree with the position of the party as being ruled out, why then did the party come out with specific names?
So that is even wrong. The party ought not to have come out with specific names. That's why I'm telling you that the party, that document is not fine now. The party knows better. And I can tell you that Asiwaju knows better. Asiwaju is a consummate politician. He couldn't have been party to that type of list. How can you, before 6 weeks to the time National Assembly will be inaugurated, you now name people as if you are appointing ministers or appointing commissioners? You don't do anything like that.
Apart from the fact that you think that the Southeast deserve the Senate presidency, why do you think Osita is best fit for a Senate president of Nigeria?
Well, I can tell you, we are talking about legislature here.
I'm talking about capacity.
Capacity.
Do you have it?
Tremendously. I was chief press secretary to the Speaker, House of Reps. in 1992. That's House of Reps. I was Chief Press Secretary to the Senate President in 1999. I was elected to the House of Reps, elected to the Senate, and re-elected to the Senate. So who has my credentials?
You have talked about your work history.
Yes. No.
I'm talking about capacity. There are two different things.
Who has my credentials?
No, you are talking about work history.
You have to start from credential first. Because when you apply for
there are people in this country
when you apply for jobs,
at the age of 27 they were a member of cabinet.
When you apply for
it wasn't about age or history. We're talking about capacity to be able to deliver the job.
When you apply for a job, they ask you
why should you be the Senate President? That's
why I should be the Senate President is because I think I have the capacity to manage the Senate. Because what the Senate requires now...
What does it take to lead the Senate?
Yeah, what it needs to lead the Senate is somebody who understands the dynamism of politics of National Assembly. It is a different ball game.
It's a lawmaking body. It's a lawmaking body.
Why would you allow me to explain?
No, because if you're off the train of my question, I will try to be able to guide you to what exactly my question is. I'm talking about your capacity. I'm talking about the office of the Senate President. It's a lawmaking organization. If you are going to lead a lawmaking organization, I'm asking, what do you have to show Nigerians that Osita is the best man for the job?
Have you finished with your question?
Yeah, I've asked you the question.
Now, let me answer you. I've told you about my antecedents in the legislative arm of government. Now, I have the capacity because it's not about somebody claiming that you want to lead the Senate. I have worked in the Senate. I know all the rudiments of legislative activities. In and out, I know it. So if we are talking about executive positions, I can concede to those people. But if you are talking about legislature, they should concede to me because I know it. And I can tell you that what the Senate requires now is rebranding. We need to rebrand.
And there's your friend, Oju Kalu, also there. That's another man.
No, yes, of course.
You think you are better than him?
I said I'm better than all the people who are contesting now. Because we are talking about legislature.
If you don't get it, what should happen?
Well, if I don't get it, am I going to kill myself if I didn't get it?
What would you do?
What I would do is to remain in the Senate. I'm already elected.
All right.
To work for my people. And I will remain there.
Is your governor working with you?
Of course, he's working with me, 100%.
He's supporting you?
Yes, of course. Why
have you spoken to Bada Tinubu about this?
Well, yes, we have. Am I supposed to tell you what we discussed? Because I saw some people that came out and said they spoke with Mr. President-elect and he told them to do this. If you have a discussion with President-elect, why do you make it a public discussion?
Senator Ozunazo, I wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much indeed for coming tonight.
Thank you.